Fix Your Life Without Fixing Other People, written and published by Stoic Guardian. Chapter 1. The Gentle Power of Self-Focus. Coming home to your own heart. Imagine a quiet morning, the first soft light of dawn streaming through your window, touching the walls in a way that feels both tender and calm. You stand in this gentle light, feeling the quiet rhythm of your breath and the soft beat of your own heart. In this moment, you are not trying to fix anything or anyone. You are simply here, in the warmth of your own presence, and that is enough. For so long, you may have been taught to turn your gaze outward, to measure your worth by how well you can help, how much you can give, how skillfully you can hold the weight of the world. You've been told that fixing others is a sign of love, that caring means carrying it all. But in the soft light of this new dawn, you begin to feel a different truth. You begin to remember that your greatest strength is not in fixing others, but in coming home to your own heart, in caring for the quiet garden of your own spirit. This chapter is an invitation to shift your gaze inward, to trust that your worth is not defined by what you do for others, but by how gently you can be present with yourself. It's about choosing, breath by breath, to return to the soft center of your own being, the calm place that says, I am allowed to rest, I am allowed to care for me, I am enough, exactly as I am. The gentle power of self-focus is not selfishness. It is not turning your back on the world. It is the quiet choice to fill your own well first, to tend to the roots of your own spirit, so that you can offer your love from a place of fullness, not depletion. It is the soft decision to believe that you are worthy of your own tenderness, that you deserve the same care you so freely give to others. A gentle practice to begin this journey is to pause in the middle of your day and place your hand over your heart. Feel the warmth of your own touch, the soft beat of your own life. Whisper to yourself, I am here, I am enough, I am allowed to care for me. Let these words be a balm, a quiet promise that you will not abandon yourself for the comfort of others, that you will hold yourself with the same gentle strength you have always offered so freely. Another practice is to create small moments of stillness, a breath before you speak, a pause before you act. In these small pauses you will begin to hear the quiet voice of your own spirit, the soft truth that says, I am not here to fix the world. I am here to honor my own heart. In this gentle listening, you will begin to feel the calm ground of your own being, the quiet strength that lives beneath the noise. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that this turning inward is not a turning away. It is the soft return to the center of your own breath, the gentle coming home to the quiet ground of your own heart. In that homecoming, you will find a strength that doesn't need to be loud to be real. In that breath, you will find the quiet joy of being enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I come home to my own heart. I trust the quiet power of self-focus. I am enough, and I am allowed to rest in the softness of my own spirit. In that promise, you will find the quiet glow of your own becoming, the gentle truth that you are worthy of your own love. I honor the gentle power of my own breath. I come home to my heart, and I trust that I am enough, just as I am. Chapter 2. The Mirror of Reflection. Seeing yourself clearly without comparison. Take a moment to imagine a quiet lake at dawn, the water still and smooth like glass, reflecting the soft colors of the sky. In this gentle reflection, there is no judgment, no comparison, only the calm truth of what is. In this chapter, you're invited to find your own quiet lake, to stand before the mirror of your own spirit and see yourself clearly, without measuring yourself against the world. For so long you may have looked outside yourself for a sense of worth, measuring your value by how much you can give, by how well you can hold it all together, by how you appear to others. The world has taught you to see yourself through the eyes of comparison, to judge your own reflection by how brightly it shines compared to someone else's. But in the soft mirror of your own breath, you are invited to see yourself in a new way. Not as better or worse, not as more or less, but simply as you are. Enough. This gentle seeing is not about perfection. It is not about becoming someone you're not. It is about softening the edges of your own self-judgment, about letting the ripples of doubt settle so you can see the quiet glow of your own spirit. In this seeing, you begin to feel the calm truth that you don't have to be more than who you are to be worthy. You only have to be here, breathing softly, alive, and enough. A gentle practice for this seeing is to create small moments of stillness, even for just a breath. In those pauses, let yourself notice the stories that rise, the voices of comparison, the echoes of not enough, and then, softly, let them go. Return to the quiet reflection of your own breath, to the soft beat of your own heart. In that quiet, you will begin to see that you are more than any story, more than any comparison. You are the quiet presence that lives beneath the noise. Another practice is to speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. When you feel the ache of not enough, whisper softly to your own heart, "I see you. I honor you. I trust the gentle truth of who you are." Let these words be the soft balm that soothes the old ache, the gentle light that brings you back to the quiet reflection of your own spirit. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Let yourself believe that you are already enough, simply because you are here. In the quiet mirror of your own breath, you will find a calm seeing that doesn't need to compare. In that gentle seeing, you will find the quiet glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that you are worthy of your own love, exactly as you are. Let this be your gentle promise. I see myself clearly, without comparison. I honor the quiet reflection of my own spirit. I am enough, and I am free to be here, just as I am. In that promise, you will find the calm strength to keep coming home to yourself, again and again. In that breath, you will find the soft joy of being exactly who you are. I see myself with gentle eyes. I honor the quiet reflection of my own breath. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 3. The freedom in letting go, releasing the urge to fix others. Breathe deeply and let the air settle softly in your chest, like a gentle wave smoothing the sands of your mind. Letting go isn't always easy. It feels like surrender, like giving up control. But in truth, letting go is an opening. It's a quiet release that allows you to find freedom, not in fixing others, but in honoring your own breath, your own heart, your own soft becoming. You've been taught, perhaps, that your worth is measured by how much you can heal, how many burdens you can lift from the shoulders of others. You've been praised for your compassion, your steady presence, your willingness to carry the weight for those you love. But somewhere along the way, you began to forget that you are not responsible for healing every wound, for mending every broken piece in the world. And in that forgetting, you lost sight of the quiet freedom that lives in simply being, without fixing, without carrying what isn't yours. Letting go of the need to fix others doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean you turn your back on those you love. It means you trust that they have their own journey, their own breath, their own quiet wisdom. It means you honor the space between your heart and theirs, knowing that in that space, each person is free to find their own light. It means you return to the gentle sanctuary of your own breath, and you let that be enough. A gentle practice for this letting go is to pause when you feel the urge to fix, to help, to save. In that pause, breathe deeply and ask yourself, What is truly mine to carry? What is truly mine to hold? Let your breath be the soft compass that guides you back to what is yours, and let the rest fall away like leaves on the river. In that letting go, you create space for your own heart to rest, for your own spirit to grow. Another practice is to remind yourself, softly and often, I am not responsible for anyone else's healing. I am only responsible for my own breath, my own heart, my own quiet becoming. Let these words be the gentle ground you stand on, the soft anchor that holds you steady when the urge to fix pulls you away from yourself. In that quiet standing, you will begin to feel the freedom that comes from letting go, the gentle truth that you are enough, simply because you are here. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that your worth is not measured by how much you can fix for others. Let yourself believe that your love is still real, even when you let go of what isn't yours to hold. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm strength of your own breath, the quiet glow of your own spirit, the soft knowing that you are already whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I let go of what isn't mine to carry. I honor the quiet freedom of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free. In that promise, you will find the gentle light of your own becoming, the calm strength that says, I am here, and I am whole. I release the urge to fix. I trust the gentle strength of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 4. The Calm of Boundaries. Honoring your own sacred space. Breathe softly and feel how the quiet weight of your own breath settles you back into the warmth of your own being. Boundaries are not walls, they are gentle lines drawn in the soft soil of your spirit. Lines that say, this is where I begin and end. This is what I choose to hold. This is what I choose to release. In this chapter, you're invited to honor the calm of boundaries, to see them not as barriers, but as the gentle embrace of your own sacred space. For so long, you may have felt that your worth was measured by how much of yourself you could give away, by how easily you could bend to the needs of others, by how well you could erase the quiet lines of your own limits. You've been taught that kindness means giving everything, that love means saying yes, even when your spirit trembles with the quiet ache of too much. But in the stillness of your own breath, you begin to remember a gentler truth, that you are allowed to honor your own needs, that you are allowed to choose what feels true for you. Boundaries are not a rejection of others, they are an embrace of your own heart. They are the soft lines that say, I honor your journey and I honor mine. They are the quiet strength that allows you to love more fully because you are not losing yourself in the rush of someone else's needs. In this calm honoring of your own sacred space, you begin to feel the gentle power of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that says, I am enough, and I am allowed to rest. A gentle practice for honoring your boundaries is to listen to your body, the soft language of your breath, the gentle whispers of your own heart. When you feel a tightening in your chest or a heaviness in your shoulders, let these sensations be a quiet invitation to pause. Breathe deeply and ask yourself, what do I need right now? What feels true for me? Let your breath be the gentle guide that leads you back to the calm ground of your own knowing. Another practice is to speak your boundaries softly but clearly. When you feel the urge to say yes out of fear or guilt, pause and let yourself breathe. Trust that a quiet no can be an act of love, a gentle promise to honor both yourself and the other person. Let your voice be the soft music of your own truth, the gentle melody that says, I am here and I am whole. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that your boundaries are not a limitation. They are a quiet honoring of the sacred space within you. Let yourself believe that you are allowed to rest, to choose, to be enough, without giving away the quiet strength of your own heart. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am worthy of my own care, and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the calm of my own boundaries. I trust the quiet strength within me. I am enough, and I am free to rest in my own sacred space. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own breath, the calm, knowing that you are always enough. I honor the calm of my own boundaries. I trust my breath to guide me back to what is true. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 5. The River of Responsibility. Carrying only what is yours. Take a soft breath in, and feel how it fills the quiet spaces within you. Let the exhale be a gentle release, a quiet permission to let go. In this chapter, you're invited to step into the river of responsibility, not to be swept away by everything around you, but to move gently with the current of what is truly yours to hold. So often, you have been taught that love means carrying it all, that your heart must be a vessel for everyone's needs, that your shoulders must bear the weight of every story, every sorrow, every struggle that finds its way to you. And in that quiet ache of always holding, you may have forgotten that you are allowed to let go of what isn't yours. You are allowed to stand in the calm water of your own spirit and say, this is mine to carry, and this is not. The river of responsibility is like a gentle stream flowing through your life. It moves with grace, carrying what is meant for you, releasing what is not. In this quiet flow there is no guilt, no shame, only the calm trust that you are allowed to honor your own limits, to carry only what is true for you. In that soft letting go, you find the gentle strength of your own breath, the quiet knowing that says, I am enough, and I am free. A gentle practice for this chapter is to pause when you feel overwhelmed. Close your eyes and imagine the river flowing through your spirit, soft and clear. Ask yourself, what is truly mine to hold? Let the rest drift away like leaves on the water, carried by the gentle current of your own breath. In that release, feel the quiet relief of letting go, the soft space that opens in your heart. Another practice is to trust that you do not need to rescue anyone to prove your love. Let yourself remember that each person has their own river, their own breath, their own quiet strength. In honoring what is yours, you honor what is theirs. In that gentle respect, you create space for both your heart and theirs to breathe freely, to grow softly, to find their own way. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to rest in the quiet flow of your own river. Let yourself believe that you are enough, even when you are not holding everything for everyone else. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm strength of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am allowed to be here just as I am. Let this be your gentle promise. I carry only what is truly mine. I honor the gentle flow of my own river. I am enough, and I am free. In that promise, you will find the calm glow of your own breath, the quiet strength that says, I am here, and I am whole. I trust the river of responsibility within me. I carry only what is mine, and I let the rest flow away. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 6. The Garden of Inner Peace. Tending to your own well-being. Breathe in gently and let the air fill you with quiet warmth, like the first morning light touching the leaves of a hidden garden. In this chapter, you're invited to return to the soft soil of your own spirit, to tend to the quiet garden of your inner peace, and to remember that your own well-being is a sanctuary that you are always allowed to care for. So often, the world tells you that your worth is measured by how much you can do, how many needs you can meet, how tirelessly you can give. But beneath the noise of expectations, there is a quieter truth. that you are allowed to rest, that you are allowed to nurture the gentle ground of your own heart, that tending to your own well-being is not selfish, it is the quiet tending of the garden that allows everything else to grow. Imagine this garden within you, lush and green, alive with soft colors and quiet light. Each breath is a seed you plant, a gentle promise to yourself that you are worthy of your own care. In every exhale, you let go of the weeds of worry, of the old stories that say you must sacrifice your own peace to prove your worth. In every inhale, you water the roots of your own spirit, trusting that even the smallest act of self-care is a powerful tending to the garden of your soul. A gentle practice for this tending is to create small rituals of peace. It might be a few quiet minutes in the morning, a soft walk outside, the simple act of placing your hand over your heart and feeling the gentle rhythm of your own breath. In these small moments, you remind yourself that you are allowed to choose softness, to choose calm, to choose the gentle nourishment of your own becoming. Another practice is to listen to what your spirit truly needs, not the noise of the world, but the quiet voice that says, "I am tired and I need to rest," or "I am longing for beauty and I will create it in my own way." Let these small whispers guide you like the soft light of dawn, leading you back to the calm center of your own being. In that listening, you will find the quiet tending that heals, the gentle care that nourishes the roots of your own spirit. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are worthy of your own care. Let yourself believe that tending to your own garden of peace is an act of quiet strength, a soft promise that says, "I am enough and I am whole." In that gentle tending, you will find the calm glow of your own breath, the quiet joy that says, "I am here and I am home." Let this be your gentle promise. I tend to the garden of my inner peace with care. I trust the quiet rhythm of my own breath. I am enough, and I am worthy of my own tenderness. In that promise you will find the soft strength of your own spirit, the gentle light that says, "I am always enough." I honor the garden of my own peace. I trust the quiet care within me. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 7. The Practice of Soft Presence, Listening Inward Without Judgment. Breathe in softly and let the quiet settle like the first gentle light of dawn touching the earth. In this chapter, you're invited to practice a kind of presence that feels like a soft embrace, the gentle act of listening inward without judgment, without fixing, without pushing yourself to be anything other than what you are in this moment. For so long you may have learned to listen to yourself through the lens of critique, to measure your worth by how well you can quiet your fears or perfect your thoughts. But in the calm of your own breath, there is a softer way of listening, a way that says, "I am allowed to be here exactly as I am." This is the practice of soft presence, the gentle art of showing up for yourself with kindness, of holding yourself in the same quiet compassion you offer so freely to others. Imagine sitting by a quiet river, the water moving gently around smooth stones. You are the river, and you are the quiet witness beside it. You watch the flow of your own thoughts, the gentle ripples of your own feelings. There is no need to force them into stillness. There is no need to judge them or push them away. You simply sit in the soft presence of your own breath, letting each moment be enough. A gentle practice for this listening is to create small pauses throughout your day. Close your eyes for just a breath and notice what is moving within you. When you feel a wave of doubt or fear, let it be a quiet ripple on the water, something to notice, not something to fix. Let yourself say softly, "I see you, I hear you, and it's okay to feel this way." In that gentle seeing, you remind yourself that you are allowed to be human, that you are allowed to feel deeply and still be whole. Another practice is to let go of the need to label every feeling as good or bad. Instead, let them be like colors in the sky, soft clouds that drift and change with the gentle winds of your own spirit. In this quiet acceptance, you find the calm ground of your own being, the gentle knowing that you don't have to be perfect to be worthy, that you don't have to push away what you feel to be enough. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that the practice of soft presence is enough, that in the gentle rhythm of your own breath, you will find the quiet space to grow. In that calm seeing, you will find the quiet strength that doesn't come from doing more or being more. It comes from simply being here, breathing softly, alive, and enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I listen to myself with soft presence. I honor what I feel without judgment. I am enough, and I am allowed to rest in the quiet truth of my own breath. In that promise, you will find the calm glow of your own spirit, the gentle light that says, I am here and I am whole. I trust the quiet presence within me. I listen without judgment and I honor what is here. I am enough and I am free. Chapter 8. The strength in stillness, finding safety in your own breath. Take a slow breath in and let it settle softly into your chest, like the quiet embrace of evening light on a gentle river. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the quiet strength that lives in stillness, to find safety not in the noise of doing, but in the soft rhythm of your own breath. Here, in the gentle pause between one moment and the next, you discover that stillness is not emptiness. It is a sanctuary, a quiet place within you that has always been waiting to hold you. For so long, you may have believed that strength was something loud and visible, something that roars and conquers, something that never stops moving. But in the gentle hush of your own breath, you begin to see a different kind of strength. One that doesn't need to prove itself to be real. One that doesn't need to push to be powerful. It is the strength of the mountain, standing quietly beneath the sky, the strength of the river, flowing softly in its own time. The strength of your own spirit, steady and sure, even when the world feels like too much. The strength in stillness begins with a breath. Each inhale is a soft returning to yourself. Each exhale, a gentle letting go of what you do not need. In the quiet rhythm of this breath, you find the calm center of your own being, the place that says, I am here, I am enough. In that gentle center, you find the quiet safety of your own spirit. A gentle practice for finding this safety is to pause throughout your day, even for a single breath. Let yourself feel the weight of your own body, the softness of your own breath. When the noise of the world pulls you away, close your eyes and return to this simple rhythm. Let yourself trust that in this quiet breath you are held, you are safe. Another practice is to create small moments of stillness, to turn off the noise, to sit in the soft light of your own being, to let your breath be the only sound you need. In these small pauses, you honor the gentle truth that you are enough, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, alive, breathing, and whole. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to rest in this stillness. Let yourself believe that in the quiet pause of your own breath, you will find a strength that doesn't need to shout to be real. In that gentle strength, you will find the soft glow of your own becoming, the quiet light that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I trust the strength in my own stillness. I find safety in the quiet rhythm of my breath. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the calm of my own spirit. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own being, the quiet knowing that you are always held, always whole. I trust the quiet strength within me. I honor the safety of my own breath. I am enough, and I am at peace. Chapter 9. The Art of Compassionate Detachment. Loving without losing yourself. Breathe in, deeply, and feel how the soft air fills you with a quiet kind of strength. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the gentle art of compassionate detachment, the ability to love fully and care deeply without losing yourself in the currents of someone else's journey. It's about holding space for others while staying rooted in the soft ground of your own spirit. For so long you may have believed that love meant sacrifice, that to be present for others you had to give all of yourself away, that your heart was only as worthy as what it could fix or heal or carry. But in the quiet rhythm of your own breath, you begin to see a softer truth. Compassionate detachment doesn't mean turning your back on those you love. It means honoring your own breath, even as you witness theirs. It means trusting that you can hold someone's pain with tenderness without taking it as your own. This gentle art begins with the choice to let go of what is not yours to hold. When you feel the weight of someone else's fear or sorrow, pause and breathe. Imagine the soft boundary between your heart and theirs, a quiet line that says, "I see you, I honor you, and I trust that you have your own breath, your own journey, your own gentle strength." In that pause, you release the urge to fix. You trust the quiet power of simply being present. A gentle practice for this detachment is to return to your own breath whenever you feel the pull of someone else's struggle. Place your hand over your heart and feel the soft rhythm of your own life. Whisper to yourself, "I am here. I am enough. I can hold space without losing myself." Let these words be a soft reminder that your love is enough, even when it does not carry everything. Another practice is to create small moments of release throughout your day. When you feel the quiet ache of wanting to do more than you can, breathe deeply and let yourself gently let go. Imagine the worries of others as small leaves on a stream, carried by their own currents. Let them drift, trusting that everyone has their own river, their own breath, their own quiet becoming. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you do not have to be everything for everyone. Let yourself believe that your gentle presence, your soft listening, your quiet breath is already a gift. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm ground of your own spirit, the quiet glow of your own heart, steady and whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I practice the art of compassionate detachment. I honor the quiet strength within me and the quiet journey of those I love. I am enough, and I am free. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own breath, the soft truth that says, "I am here and I am whole. I hold space with love and honor my own breath. I trust the quiet strength of my own heart. I am enough and I am free." Chapter 10. The Dance of Balance, Holding Space Without Carrying It All. Breathe softly and feel the gentle rhythm of your breath, like the quiet sway of a tree in the evening light. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the dance of balance, the quiet art of holding space for others without taking on the weight of the world. It's about moving gently between caring and letting go, between showing up and stepping back, between loving deeply and remembering that your own breath is always enough. For so long, you may have believed that balance meant doing everything perfectly, never dropping a single ball, never letting anyone down. But in the calm of your own spirit, you begin to see that balance is not about perfection. It is about listening to the soft rhythm of your own breath, the quiet beat of your own heart. It is about knowing when to offer your hand and when to place it gently on your own chest. In this gentle listening, you find the quiet freedom of your own becoming. The dance of balance begins with the trust that you are allowed to rest, that you are allowed to say, "I am here and I am enough." When you feel the pull to carry it all, pause and breathe. Let your breath be the gentle guide that reminds you that you do not have to hold every story, every struggle, every sorrow that finds its way to you. In that quiet pause, you honor your own limits. You honor the soft truth that says, I am allowed to be human, and that is enough. A gentle practice for this balance is to create small moments of stillness. Close your eyes and feel the gentle weight of your own body, the quiet warmth of your own breath. When you feel the tug of responsibility pulling you too far, pause and ask yourself, what is mine to hold? What can I release? Let your breath be the soft compass that guides you back to the calm ground of your own spirit. Another practice is to remember that balance is not a destination. It is a dance. There will be moments when you lean in, moments when you lean back. Let yourself trust that both are okay. That in the gentle flow of this dance, you will find your own rhythm, the quiet beat of your own becoming. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to hold space without carrying it all. Let yourself believe that your quiet presence, your gentle breath, your soft yes and soft no are enough. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own spirit, the quiet knowing that says, I am here and I am whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the quiet dance of balance. I trust my breath to guide me. I am enough, and I am allowed to rest in the gentle rhythm of my own becoming. In that promise you will find the quiet warmth of your own breath, the soft light that says, I am always enough. I trust the quiet dance of balance. I hold space with love, and I honor my own breath. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 11. The Sanctuary Within. Creating safe harbor in your own spirit. Take a slow, deep breath and feel how it settles softly into the quiet spaces of your chest, like a gentle tide washing up to shore. In this chapter, you're invited to create a sanctuary within yourself, a safe harbor where you can rest, a calm place that no noise outside of you can touch. This is the quiet space of your own spirit, the gentle knowing that you are always allowed to come home to yourself. The world can feel so loud at times, asking you to be everything to everyone, to always keep moving, to always keep giving. In the rush of it all, you can lose touch with the soft truth that you too are worthy of rest, that you too are allowed to be held by the gentle breath of your own spirit. In this quiet sanctuary, there is no need to prove or push. Here, you are already enough. Creating this safe harbor begins with the choice to slow down, to pause in the middle of the noise and listen to the soft rhythm of your own breath. In that listening, you will find the calm ground of your own being, the gentle warmth that says, I am here and I am whole. You will find the quiet strength that doesn't need to be loud to be real. A gentle practice for creating this sanctuary is to carve out small moments of quiet just for yourself. It could be a quiet walk in the early light of day, a few minutes of soft breathing in a quiet room, or even just the simple act of placing your hand over your heart and whispering, I am here. Let these small acts be the gentle walls of your own safe harbor, the soft foundation of your own becoming. Another practice is to fill this sanctuary with the gentle reminders of what makes you feel alive. Surround yourself with small things that bring you peace. The warm light of a candle, the soft pages of a favorite book, the gentle weight of a blanket wrapped around your shoulders. In these small comforts, you create a quiet space that belongs only to you. A soft place where your spirit can rest, breathe, and as you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that this sanctuary within you is always here. Let yourself believe that no matter how loud the world becomes, you can always come home to the calm of your own breath, the gentle ground of your own heart. In that quiet homecoming, you will find the soft strength of your own spirit, the gentle glow that says, I am enough and I am whole. Let this be your gentle promise. I create a sanctuary within myself. I honor the quiet safety of my own breath. I am enough, and I am always home in the gentle glow of my own spirit. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am here and I am held. I trust the quiet sanctuary within me. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the soft safety of my own breath. Chapter 12. The courage to pause. Restoring calm in a world of chaos. Breathe deeply and feel the gentle pause between your inhale and your exhale, that soft moment when everything is still and quiet. In this chapter, you're invited to honor the courage it takes to pause, to rest in the quiet spaces between the noise, to find calm in the gentle breath of your own being. It is not always easy to stop, to soften, to let the world move around you while you stand still. But in that pause, you will find the quiet strength that has always lived within you. For so long you may have been taught that moving faster, doing more, carrying everything is the way to feel safe, that if you keep going you'll stay ahead of the fear, ahead of the doubt, ahead of the quiet ache that says, I am tired. But the truth is, the greatest safety lives not in the rush, but in the pause, in the gentle breath that says, I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to be here exactly as I am. The courage to pause is not about stopping forever. It is about trusting that you can take a breath and still be whole. It is about believing that your worth is not measured by how quickly you move or how much you achieve. In the soft stillness of your own breath, you begin to see that your true strength does not come from doing. It comes from being. A gentle practice for this courage is to create small pauses throughout your day. When you feel the pull to rush, to prove, to fix, pause and breathe. Feel the quiet rhythm of your own heart, the gentle weight of your own body. Let this simple breath be the calm anchor that holds you steady, the soft reminder that you are enough, even when you are still. Another practice is to trust the quiet power of your own breath. Let yourself believe that in each gentle inhale you are filling yourself with life, that in each soft exhale you are releasing what no longer serves you. In that quiet rhythm, you will find the calm center of your own spirit, the soft place that says, I am here and I am whole. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you are allowed to pause. Let yourself believe that in the gentle stillness of your own breath, you will find the calm strength to keep moving forward, softly and surely, in your own time. In that quiet trust, you will find the gentle glow of your own becoming, the soft truth that says, I am enough and I am safe. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the courage it takes to pause. I trust the quiet strength of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the calm of my own spirit. In that promise, you will find the quiet safety of your own breath, the gentle knowing that says, I am always enough. I trust the quiet courage of my own pauses. I honor the calm within me. I am enough, and I am at peace. Chapter 13. The light of your own becoming, growing beyond old patterns. Breathe in softly and let the light of your own breath fill you, like the first gentle rays of morning sun touching the quiet earth. In this chapter, you're invited to explore the gentle light of your own becoming, the soft, steady glow that rises as you let go of old patterns and trust the quiet unfolding of your own spirit. For so long you may have carried the weight of old stories, the quiet beliefs that told you who you had to be, how you had to move, what you had to hold. You may have measured your worth by the weight of those stories, believing that your value lived in the parts of you that could stay small, stay silent, stay safe. But in the soft light of your own breath, you begin to see a gentler truth, that you are allowed to outgrow the old pattern, that you are allowed to step softly into the quiet glow of who you are becoming. The light of your own becoming is not loud. It is not about sudden change or forced transformation. It is the gentle unfolding of your own heart, the quiet promise that you can grow in your own time, in your own way. It is the soft decision to believe that you are allowed to be more than what you are taught to be, that you are allowed to breathe into the fullness of your own life. A gentle practice for growing beyond old patterns is to pause whenever you feel the weight of an old belief pulling you back. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel the quiet strength of your own breath, the gentle beat of your own heart. Let yourself ask softly, is this who I want to be? Does this still feel true for me? In that quiet questioning, you create the soft space for something new to bloom. Another practice is to honor the small moments of growth, the gentle ways you choose to move differently, to speak more softly, to trust your own breath more deeply. Let yourself celebrate these small steps, like tender shoots rising from the quiet earth. In that quiet honoring, you begin to trust that you are always growing, always becoming, even in the softest of ways. As you move through this chapter, let yourself believe that you do not have to stay small to be safe. Let yourself trust that the light of your own becoming is strong enough to guide you, even when the path is soft and uncertain. In that gentle trust, you will find the quiet glow of your own spirit, the soft truth that says, I am allowed to grow. I am enough, exactly as I am. Let this be your gentle promise. I honor the light of my own becoming. I trust the quiet growth of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free to be more than I once believed. In that promise, you will find the calm warmth of your own breath, the quiet knowing that you are always held, always whole. I trust the light of my own becoming. I honor the quiet growth within me. I am enough, and I am free. Chapter 14. The quiet joy of enoughness, releasing the need to save. Breathe softly and feel the gentle weight of your own breath, a quiet, steady rhythm that reminds you that you are enough, exactly as you are. In this chapter, you're invited to let go of the need to save everyone, to rescue every moment, to fix every broken piece around you. Here, you're invited to rest in the quiet joy of enoughness, the gentle truth that you are allowed to simply be, without having to carry the weight of the world. For so long, you may have been taught that love means sacrifice, that your worth lives in the ways you can make everything right, in the ways you can hold everyone's pain as if it were your own. But in the soft stillness of your own breath, you begin to remember a gentler truth. That you are allowed to care without losing yourself. That you are allowed to rest in the soft glow of your own spirit, even when the world asks more than you can give. The quiet joy of enoughness is not loud. It does not shout for attention or demand that you prove your worth. It is the soft voice inside that says, I am here, I am whole. I am allowed to rest in my own breath. In that quiet knowing, you find the gentle freedom to let go of what is not yours to save, to trust that the world can hold its own weight, that every heart has its own quiet rhythm, its own quiet strength. A gentle practice for this enoughness is to pause whenever you feel the old urge to rescue, to fix, to carry. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Let yourself ask softly, what is truly mine to hold? What is truly mine to save? Let your breath be the gentle guide that shows you the quiet ground of your own being, the soft truth that says, I am enough, even when I do nothing at all. Another practice is to let yourself rest in the small joys of your own becoming. Let yourself feel the warmth of your breath, the softness of your own skin, the quiet beat of your own heart. In these small moments, you remind yourself that your worth does not depend on how much you can do for others. It lives in the soft glow of your own presence, in the quiet joy of simply being here. As you move through this chapter, let yourself trust that you do not have to save the world to be worthy of your own love. Let yourself believe that you are enough, simply because you are here, breathing softly, alive and whole. In that gentle trust, you will find the calm glow of your own spirit, the soft truth that says, I am here and I am enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I release the need to save what is not mine. I trust the quiet joy of my own enoughness. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the soft glow of my own breath. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own becoming, the quiet knowing that says, I am always enough. I trust the quiet joy of my own enoughness. I am enough, and I am whole. Chapter 15. The journey home, living free in the soft ground of your own heart. Breathe in softly, and let the gentle warmth of your own breath settle you into this moment. In this final chapter, you're invited to come home, not to a place outside of yourself, but to the soft ground that lives within you. This is the journey home, the quiet return to the gentle knowing that you are enough, that you are whole, that you are allowed to rest in the calm ground of your own heart. For so long you may have looked outside of yourself for safety, for validation, for the quiet permission to be who you truly are. You may have measured your worth by how much you could give, how well you could fix, how strongly you could hold it all together. But in the gentle rhythm of your own breath you begin to see a different truth, that you are already whole, even in your softest moments, that you are already enough, even when you are simply breathing, simply being, simply here. The journey home is not a race or a destination. It is the gentle choice you make, breath by breath, to return to the soft center of your own spirit. It is the quiet promise you whisper to yourself. I am allowed to be here. I am allowed to rest. I am enough, exactly as I am. In that soft homecoming, you find the calm safety of your own presence, the quiet strength that doesn't need to prove itself to be real. A gentle practice for this journey is to take time each day to pause and listen to the quiet beat of your own heart. Place your hand over your chest and feel the warmth of your own touch, the gentle rhythm that says, I am alive, I am here, I am enough. Let these small moments be the soft ground you return to, the quiet place that belongs only to you, where you are always safe, always whole. Another practice is to honor the ways you have grown along this journey, the gentle shifts, the soft releases, the quiet openings of your own heart. Let yourself celebrate the small moments of courage, the tender ways you have chosen to be gentle with yourself. In this quiet honoring, you remind yourself that the journey home is not about becoming someone new. It is about remembering who you have always been, beneath the noise. As you move through this final chapter, let yourself trust that you can always come home to the gentle ground of your own breath. Let yourself believe that in the quiet glow of your own heart, you will find everything you need to feel safe, to feel whole, to feel free. In that gentle trust, you will find the soft light of your own becoming, the calm knowing that says, I am here and I am always enough. Let this be your gentle promise. I come home to the soft ground of my own heart. I trust the quiet rhythm of my own breath. I am enough, and I am free to rest in the calm glow of my own spirit. In that promise, you will find the gentle warmth of your own becoming, the quiet truth that says, I am always home. I trust the quiet homecoming of my own breath. I am enough, I am whole, and I am always home.